guys, welcome back and welcome to, it's officially Whitney Houston week. Are we excited? I'm excited. We're kicking it off with Gabriel Henrique because Sunday is our Gabriel Henrique day, and well, Gabriel Henrique might not have certain songs for these themes that are coming up. He's still gonna get a day on Sunday. It might not be related to the theme week, but that's okay. But this time he does have some songs that are relevant, so he's gonna actually be making an appearance a couple times this week. We're kicking it off though with his cover of The Greatest Love of All, which has been requested since I've started reacting to him, because my first song that I reacted to him was Whitney Houston's I Will Always Love You, which I normally don't react to singers sing that song because it's, you know, one of those songs that gets overdone, especially like on singing shows. It's always the same arrangements, same belts, same runs, same riff, same everything. And yeah, it's impressive, I guess, when singers can sing that song. But a lot of just plain Jane people like me can also sing that song like Whitney Houston's arrangement. And I don't know, I'm over it. I'm over that song for the most part. But I wanted to react to Gabriel Henrique, and I was like, well, I haven't heard this song in a while, so let's just see what happens. And then I became obsessed. So here we are. I think I have about 20 videos of him so far, thanks to me having Gabriel Henrique week earlier this month, which happened to land on the week of his birthday, which didn't know that. I'd actually been trying to find when his birthday was so I could have a Gabriel Henrique week for his birthday, and just some serendipitous thing, I happened to pick a week randomly and it happened to be the week that it fell on his birthday. What are the odds? Anyway, we're just gonna jump into this reaction because y'all have been asking for it. And here I am reacting to The Greatest Love of All. So here we go.
I believe that children are our future. Teach them well and then let them lead the way. Show them all the beauty they possess inside. Give them a sense of pride to make it easier. Let the children's laughter remind us how they used to be. Everybody's searching for a hero. People need someone to look to. I never found anyone who fulfilled my needs. A lonely place to be.
He's very expressive when he sings.
I learned to depend on me. I decided long ago never to walk in your shadows. If I fail, if I succeed, at least I lead it. I believe no matter what they take from me, they can't take away my dignity. Because the greatest love of all is happening to me. I found the greatest love of all inside of me. The greatest love of all. It's easy to achieve. Learning to love yourself. It is the greatest love of all. I believe the children are our future. Teach them well and then let them lead the way. Show them all the beauty they possess inside.
His belts are amazing.
Give
All those riffs he's hitting.
sense of pride to make it easier. Let the children's laughter me. I decided long ago never to walk in any old shadow. If I fell, if I succeed, at least I believe. No matter what they take from me, they can't take away my dignity. Because the greatest love of all, it's happening to me.
I was waiting for that.
Sounds
so pretty.
Love of all inside of me. The greatest love of all. I need to love myself. Is the greatest love of all. And if by chance there's special place that you've been doing love, lead you to a lower place. Find your strength in
I tried to go with him there, but I almost ran out of breath. Oh my goodness. And he was doing that more in full voice. I'm all like just hanging out here going, love. And he's all, I'm not going to do it because my toddler's sleeping, but he's belting. I can't belt right now. I wouldn't be able to belt that out for that long. I was surprised I lasted that long just in like my head voice. Whew. He's something. He is something. My goodness. Man. Like I mentioned, him singing Whitney Houston is like my favorite thing. I like him singing Whitney Houston songs, Mariah Carey songs, and gospel songs. Those three, that's like the Gabriel Henrique trinity for me, is Whitney Houston, Mariah Carey, and gospel. I don't really have anything to say except, Mr. Man. I like this song already, but it always makes me think of, did y'all ever see School of Rock with Jack Black? There's this, it's a movie where it's this, rock star wannabe guy. He's in a band, but he always tries to make it about him, and he gets kicked out, and he's needing money for rent. So he poses as his brother, who is a substitute teacher, and he gets this call. Well, his brother technically gets this call that they need a substitute, like ASAP, at this fancy hoity-toity rich school. And so he goes, and he finds out that this kids can all play these instruments. And so he's like, So he makes the kids his new band. And it's a really fun movie if you haven't seen it. It's one of my favorites. But there's a scene where he's having lunch with some other teachers, and he goes, I believe the children are our future. We just need to let them lead the way. That's what I decided long ago. Like, he just makes like a conversation, like speaking it, and someone goes, isn't that a song? He goes, no, I don't believe it is.
I say no testing, and I will tell you why, Joe. Gabe, I believe that the children are the future. Now listen, you can teach them well, but buddy, you have got to let them lead the way. Let the children's laughter just remind us how we used to be. That's what I decided long ago.
Isn't that a song?
No. I don't think so. No, it isn't.
Sure.
I just thought it was funny. But that's what that song always makes me think of. Even though I had heard the song obviously way before School of Rock came out. But still, that's where my mind goes, is Jack Black sitting in a cafeteria quoting it. I love how expressive he is when he sings. He's very, very expressive with his hands. And I think even in Oh Happy Day, he does like this, which I'm part Italian. Like, I have Italian ancestry, Sicilian technically, but we're not going to split hairs. And I know that Brazil has, a huge Italian immigrant population. One of my friends on here, he makes YouTube videos. His name is Rafael Di Furia. He actually is, I qualify for it too, but he makes videos about Italian citizenship, and he lived in Italy for about 5 years. But I believe he's actually Brazilian, but he has Italian ancestry. I think it was his grandfather that's Italian. Rafi, if you ever see this video, can you correct me? Because I'm pretty sure I'm completely wrong in some of this, but I believe he's Brazilian, and I think it was his grandfather who's Italian. But he actually moved to Portugal recently, so he's having to relearn Portuguese, so that's pretty fun. But yeah, I'll link his channel down there if you want to go check him out. He just moved to Portugal, and he's going to be making videos about what it's like living there and everything. Anyway, I forgot where I was going. Oh yeah, Italian stuff. But I noticed that Gabriel did this, so I wonder if he has some Italian lineage at all, or if that's just, is this just an expression that y'all do in Brazil? It has nothing to do with being Italian, because that's what I associate this with, is that it's like an Italian mannerism that they do when they're trying to make their point across, especially if they use two hands. He's just so expressive when he sings, and then with that song, he was just such a powerhouse vocalist, like, sir. But I think I'm going to end this video here. So that's been it for this video. If you like these kinds of videos where I react to things, and occasionally we'll have theme week months, then please consider hitting the subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the notification bell to be notified when I have new videos coming out, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!